Fulani herdsmen killed over 19 people yesterday in Benue State. Nnamdi Kanu has been warning about this Benue and the Fulani herdsmen invasion. But if you are watching, kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, on notifications, like and share. Then also drop your comments. Let's know what you are thinking. The Waymaker, what do you think that should be done to this Fulani herdsmen? Because Nnamdi Kanu has been warning that Fulani want to take over Nigeria.
Yeah, thank you. You know, the trending news now, the Sudan of Sokoto allegedly saying that the North does not have rights to swing over to the Biafra to be supporting Biafra. And we are saying it's a lie. That nobody from the North can tell us from the Middle Belt who to support. Because as it is right now, what these Fulani men has caused in our region in Middle Belt is very uncomfortable. As you have said from your mouth, 19 people also were killed yesterday in Benue State. Benue is part of the Middle Belt. If these people keeping terrorizing us, you think that we should fold our hands and still supporting them? The answer is no. So we are ready, optimistic to even support the Biafra, because if you look at what everything Nnamdi Kanu have said concerning these Fulani people, everything eventually is coming to pass. The Fulani agenda is to Islamize the country, to take over the region. That's why you see that even the Yorubas are disagreeing with the Fulani. Have you heard that the fasting, the Muslim fasting that is coming up, whereby the Sudan of Sokoto, he said that before they listen to Sudan of Sokoto, whatever Sudan of Sokoto says is final. But right now, the Southwest people, the Yorubas have said, no, enough's enough, that we are starting our fasting on the 1st of March. That not contrary to what the Sudan of Sokoto says. So that's to tell you that these people, the eyes of Nigerians have been waking, the eyes of Nigerians have wake up. Now we cannot have enlightened Nigerians that these people, they are not meaning good for us. You cannot just come from the Sahel, from different type of Africa, and come and be dominating and claiming that you want to collect what my father has given to me, and that you fold my hand. Do you know how many souls these people have wasted? They are uncountable in Plateau State, in Benue, the rest of them. So we can no longer fold our hands and allow these people to be doing this evil. Let me tell you, Nnamdi Kanu that is being held today, that they don't want to release Nnamdi Kanu. What prompted Buhari to hold Nnamdi Kanu to form ESM? Was this not really because of this Fulani? When they were busy going to the southeast, killing the people in the southeast, raping their wives, and Nnamdi Kanu cannot fold my hand and allow this invader to come and invade my people, and he formed ESM. The ESM took over the push of the southeast to secure them. And what happened? Buhari went and kidnapped that young man because he's doing the needful to protect. So if you're watching this video, you're not satisfied with what I'm saying. What about Sunday Igboho too? Sunday Igboho was doing his life in a battle, or when the Fulani headmen busy killing the Yorubas in Oyo State, and the governor they could not speak because maybe they are afraid that if they speak, Buhari will form a way of impeaching them, or will not give them their monthly allocations. And what happened? Sunday Igboho stood up and said, I'm not a coward, I will fight for my people. And that's how Sunday Igboho stood. And Buhari went after him too. Wanted to eliminate the young man before the young man flew to Semegbala. So that's to tell you that if 2 or 3 people are complaining of your character, that you are bad, look into yourself and know that you are bad. How can different regions be complaining the same Fulani people? That means they are bad. That's what they are doing. The Middle Belt now are forsaking them. The Yoruba, the Southwest, they feel that they are doing the same religion, are also forsaking them. Now the Igbos too, they are not even, they don't even agree right from time, because the Igbo will not allow you to take advantage over them. So what we are saying, sorry, let me say this thing before you cut me short. What we are saying that the intimidation has been happening to the Igbos with the other region is unfair. Look at it. The secret that has been revealed by the American Donald Trump regime, how they are sponsoring Boko Haram, using Obama and all the rest of them now. They are measuring the terrorists. Al-Qaeda, the Boko Haram have been measured. Have you heard that they measure IPOP, that they run to the court to declare IPOP a terrorist organization? The answer is no. So what these people have done, they have done more worse than good for. That's why I say, name me, if you say Nnamdi Kanu has destroyed, what has Nnamdi Kanu done that the Fulani men have not done in this country?
10 times. Now, is that the reason why the Middle Belt has now left the North? Because the Middle Belt has now said that we are no longer part of this. We are not central. No, we are no longer part. We are moving over to the south. Is it because of Fulani hegemony? That's why they are not leaving the North.
Yes, of course. I have told you before that if my brother, you cannot protect me. My brother, when I need you, you come. All you need to do, you walk after my life, how to destroy me. I need you, go and look for friends. So that's why the Middle Belt are going to friend to seek alliance with Biafrans to see where they can get their freedom. Just imagine, God forbid, if your brother will be among of the 19 people that were killing in Benue yesterday, will you be happy? Why are they killing? The answer is, why is these people killing? Biafra is fighting for agitation. That's why the US, the other world cannot declare IPOB terrorists because they know what they are fighting for. What is this Fulani herdsmen is fighting for? Yes. How can you go invade somebody's farm, you destroy the present crop, you rape people's wives, you kidnap people, and you think these people will be happy? As I speak to you, because of this hatred, because of this shenanigan behavior the Fulanis are doing, that they say we have the power, Sudan of Sokoto, we whatever we say is final, and we impose Sharia law in Southwest here. That is what make the Yorubas to say to hell with Sudan of Sokoto. It cannot dictate for them during fasting. This will be the first time of the Yorubas to look into the eyes of Sudan of Sokoto and push me to this place and say we're not more ready. Forget about religion. Don't use religion to intimidate us. Enough is enough. Because even the South, the Arab world, the way they practice this religion, you copy. It's not the same way they practice it. So therefore, Nnamdi Kanu has been justified. Nnamdi Kanu has been vindicated once again. So my dear, the Fulanis are the greatest problem of we are facing in Nigeria.
Many people have been accusing you of collecting money from some Igbos to promote Nnamdi Kanu because you are supposed to from the north, I mean from the middle belt, Kogi State, but you always love Nnamdi Kanu. Why then do you think that you really love Nnamdi Kanu?
If you say I'm collecting money from Fulani from the Igbos to promote the Igbos, let Fulani come and pay me money to you know how many people that have been wasted by these people? I'm not support of evil. If you are my brother, you are doing evil, I will look into your eye and will tell you it's evil. Look at us. Have you ever seen any Kogi man that will tell you what is blue? Yes, I know. It's not about paying you. Nobody is bankrolling me. Nobody is bankrolling me. I'm only telling you the fact what is happening. What is the terrible? If they want to do, let them change. All this thing started when Buhari, the president of Fulani, I call Buhari a president of Fulani because he was never a president of Nigeria. Because don't tell me something this man has done to Nigeria that will make us to be grateful that we have Buhari as the president. The answer is nothing. It was under his time the Fulani started going out with AK-47 to control their chaos. So for me, if I'm speaking in this manner, I want to think maybe probably I'll be bribed by any Igbo man to speak in this way. The answer is no.
So that on this Fulani invasion of Benue, of the East and of Yoruba land, what is it that government should do?
If you ask me this question, what will I ask? Because the Musa have told President Bola Ahmed Tinubu the problem of this country, that is the Fulani and the Hausas. They are fighting about health and the farming this thing, and that's what these Fulani men are doing in the north. You come to Benue State, you kill people because of you want your cow to go into their farm and to go and eat. Who will take that? Nobody will take it. So to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu know what to do, but it's as if it's powerless. It's as if these people are everywhere. He cannot do anything. That's why we are agitating that this country should be divided. We are agitating that this country should be against the power. Now to go back to what Daniel Bawala said, why did Nnamdi Kanu start agitating for Biafra? Have you forgotten that this young man, he was living a good life in UK? But he came because he felt that the region of the southeast, what is being perpetrated to the Igbos, are not accepted. I say if their leader can keep quiet because they are seeing money to it, he will not accept it because of the love he has for the Igbo people that brought it from UK to Nigeria. Don't forget that what he said while he's fighting for this agitation. One, Southeast does not have international airport. Southeast seaport is not working. And you agree with me that if the vice president of Nigeria, Osibajo, former president, said that without Igbo, there's no Nigeria, because they are the economic base of this country. And the vice president, Shetima, also testified to it when he went to the east to go and talk about the same issue. He said the Igbos are the engine room. So if you say these people are the engine room, but when it comes to power, you don't allow them to rule. So, and according to Nigeria Constitution, 1999 Constitution, allow you to agitate as an individual. And that's what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. If Daniel Bawala is saying that Nnamdi Kanu should stay in jail, tell me what Nnamdi Kanu has done was that what Fulani headsmen, Fulani bandits have done to Nigeria. As I speak to you, there is no any region in Nigeria that Fulani bandits have not caused more havoc. Killing people, raping people. But have you seen the airport or the ESF come to Lagos to come and kill, to come and disturb business? The answer is no. Have they got to know? The answer is no. What Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for, that a lot of people don't want to listen to him. Let me tell you, if you can remember, everyone was being arrested during Buhari government, right? Because of a kidnapping. Then I don't know if you can remind me of that. The same man that was arrested in Taraba too. Wadume is being free now. Wadume is working freely. The same atrocity Evans committed because Evans was an Igbo man. and in case he stay there, Waduma is free. So if Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra to go, what is the young man offense? Was it not the same thing Igboho did? When the herdsmen, Fulani men, were busy killing people in Oyo, and the governor of Oyo is not speaking because he's afraid that Buhari then will not seize his allocation. Buhari will not sponsor impeachment against him. They keep mute. And so the Igboho stood up and said, I'm not a coward, I will fight for my people. If that should take my life, let it take my life. And what did Buhari do? Buhari said Nigerian military men to his house. It's in the public domain. And what happened? The young man ran for his dear life and he ran to Seme. We take passport that he was being arrested in Seme. Thank God the Southwest leader, they stood up and that the man gets free. Was it not the same thing Nnamdi Kanu did? When Nnamdi Kanu was being picked by Buhari, Niger Delta stood. Say no, you should leave this man. When the relationship between Nnamdi Kanu and Sansari Tokubo was intact, they threatened to Buhari. Was it not what made the court to free him? So when they freed Nnamdi Kanu was in his house with his people. When Nigerian army invaded into his house, and a lot of people were also murdered. This news is in the public domain. You are not getting information from the first time. And what happened? Nnamdi Kanu ran from his dear life, went to Israel. From Israel, come back to UK. And with the help of the Obama and Joe Biden, because if you want to say it, why is it that in Africa, it's in Kenya, they went to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu and they brought him back to Nigeria? And up to then, he's still in the custody. And somebody like Bawala is saying that you should not release Nnamdi Kanu. The question is now, what has Nnamdi Kanu done that these Fulani men has not done?
But funny enough, you're not an Igbo person. You are from the middle belt part of Nigeria and the old North Central. Why do you seem to be supporting Nnamdi Kanu? You're not from Anambra, Imo, Ebonyi, Abia State. You are from Kogi State, the middle belt of Nigeria. Why are you not supporting Nnamdi Kanu?
Don't forget I am the waymaker. I am the waymaker. God sent me to say the truth to whoever that is involved. I don't care whether it's my brother that is involved or not. I will say it. I'm not a Biafran. But if you say the truth, you have to say it. Let me tell you, if probably today Biafra get what they want, they become a nation. I can decide to go and live in Biafra land. Oh. If Yoruba man can decide to go and live in Biafra land, if their land is productive. As I speak to you, you know thousands of Nigerians that is living in Ghana. You know thousands of Nigerians that is now living in Benue. Before Buhari came to destroy Nigeria, Benue used to be do slavery work in Nigeria. But I speak to you now, reverse is the case. Many Nigerians are trooping to Semena border to go and stay in border. Likewise, Ghana before we shift over there, Ghana must go. Today, Nigeria must go down. Is the reverse is the case in Ghana. So if Biafra come today, and Biafra is okay, who tell you that I cannot relocate to go to Biafra land? It doesn't mean I'm a Biafra, but I can stay in Biafra.
So if there's an opportunity, I'm just giving an example here. There's an opportunity between staying in with the Fulani or the Igbos. Which of them would you like to stay with? Who are you?
If you don't finish your question, reserve your energy. Let me tell you, prompt before now, the Hausas, they see that there is no difference between them and the Fulani. But as I speak to you now, it's in the public domain. The Hausas now, they are beginning to separate themselves from Fulani. They are not telling you that they are not Fulani, they are Hausa. Likewise, the middle belt. Before, we are but when we are now seeing the atrocity these people have committed in middle belt, now we have now begun to excuse ourselves from the Fulani. Now that's why we are very happy with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that if this is the only one he can do for middle belt, we are very happy. By separating the middle belt from the north, we are not more north central. The idea of calling it north central is dead. We are not north central, we are middle belt. We are feeding Nigerians. We are not pushed over as a region. Middle belt is we have what it takes to survive as a region. That's why I keep saying it that even prompt before that election, that whether Peter Obi win election, whether Atiku win, whether this Buhari that is the president, that they cannot do anything different except they do two things. The two things.
What are the two things, sir?
The two things is either you restructure Nigeria or you divide Nigeria. These are the two things.
Restructure or divide.
Restructure or divide. That's why you see that Tinubu, what he's doing is not sane. He's becoming more unpopular on a daily basis because he's building on wrong foundation. Use your camera to see these foundations. You can see this foundation is faulty. That is how Nigeria is faulty. And Tinubu is building on the wrong foundation. How can the building start? When breeze blow, it will scatter everything. They will start all over again. That's the problem of Nigeria. So we tell ourselves the truth. The Bible says the foundation is being destroyed. What can the righteous do? Nigeria foundation is destroyed. The Nigerian leader wake up and destroy this foundation. By destroying this foundation, it's either you do regional government or separate, let everybody go on their own the same way. I was telling somebody in different channel this morning. I said, if I have opportunity to advise Donald Trump, I will tell Donald Trump, one of your greatest desire now is to depopulate black in America. As we have seen in this morning newspaper, that 201 Nigerians are about to be deported from America. Now, the simple thing that Donald Trump can do to actualize this his dream is to allow Biafra to come to existence. Now, if Biafra come into existence now, Oduduwa will come. Then we, the middle belt, also we go on our own. All the people in America, majority of people in America, that they are Igbos. If you see 201 people that will be arrested and want to deport now, you can see that maybe 150 of them are Igbos. Now, if Biafra come now, many Igbos in abroad, they will have the full mind to go to Biafra land to go and invest. And first, the blacks in America will reduce. So for me, the earlier we allow restructuring or
with truth, and with it they do justice, speaks to the Levites. That is what the Quran is referencing here. Of Moses' people, that's the Jews, is a party who guide with truth. That in reality, for us, is the judicial class. Those who dispense justice. Are they guiding with truth? And are they able to do justice if they are guided with truth? If you look particularly at Surah Al-Munafiqun, verses 1 to 11, you will see all the four attributes of Nigerian ruiners. One, they are inconsistent. They say something in the morning, it changes by noon, it changes by midday, it's gone again. Once upon a time, subsidy was bad, now it's good, then it's bad, now it's gone. Munafikun. They pretend. That is what munafiks do. They pretend. You want one? Go and look at the short one that used to rule in Kaduna. There was nothing better than bulaba. In fact, it was the best thing since sliced bread. But today, he's singing another song, and we are all supposed to clap. The way of the Munafikun. They blame. Buhari blamed Jonathan for 8 years. Bulaba is blaming Buhari for the last 2 years. It's always somebody else to be blamed. And then they are complacent. It is the way of the Munafikun to be complacent. Because now that they have successfully foisted their inconsistency, their pretense, and they've blamed somebody else, they can now enjoy in their complacency. So they can buy yachts whilst to starve. They can buy presidential jets whilst to drop dead on the streets. They can remove fuel subsidy and live in the lap of luxury. You don't matter. That is the way of the Munafikun. Let us tell ourselves the truth. When I say the truth, I'll say the truth the way we used to say the truth long before the white man and the Arabs darkened our shores. As a Yoruba man, in my culture, you have 3 options when the truth comes. When you are asked, is it a Benue? That is when they say Soju Abeniko. That is either yes, or you say Beko, which is no, or you say Ironi. Benue speaks to you, affirming what you know to be the truth, standing behind what you know to be the truth, not what you feel, what you know experientially you witnessed it. If you heard somebody else if somebody else told you, you must say, oh, Lagbaja and Lagbaja told me, and I believe the person. You don't even need to say you believe the person sometimes, depending on who the person is, if it requires reaffirmation within the society. If you say Beko, it means that you're saying, I am not sure. I can't speak to the truth of that thing. In fact, it is not true. But when you say irony, you are affirming that that thing is a lie. Each and every one of the persons who have achieved immortality on account of truth telling, whether they be whites or black, Africans or Caucasian, or whatever their race might be, they would have to at some point decide to live by the truth. And if they must die by the truth, they stand behind that truth. They stand behind the truth in the knowledge that you cannot separate the truth from God. God is the truth. The immortal nature of the truth is that it cannot die. Yorubas have this proverb, and I will close with that. They say, tí irọ́ bá lọ lógún ọdún, ìṣẹ́jú kan ló tán bá. What that means is, if the lie travels for 20 years, it takes the truth but a second to catch up with it. I've said this before. If you've been listening to me for some time, you would have heard me exegese this proverb. Nothing can be farther from the truth. The truth never moves. That is the constance of the truth. It does not move. Remember what the Quran said at chapter 23, verse 71, where it says that if the truth should follow their desires, the heaven and the earth and all those who live there, they will perish. That is exactly what the Yoruba proverb is also saying. The truth is fixed. It does not move. It is certain. It is the lie that travels. It's peripatetic. It goes up and down, yo and yo, but the truth remains sat in the same place, constant as the northern star. And then when the lie is done perambulating, it comes back to where the truth is sat. Remember